My name is Frankie Scott, I'm 20 years old and I moved over to Ireland about 15 months ago from England, which is where I grew up. I have juvenile idiopathic arthritis, which is, it's called juvenile idiopathic because I got it when I was a child, and idiopathic means I don't know why I have it. I was diagnosed when I was 4, so it's 17 years ago. My mum first noticed that I had a problem was when we were in the supermarket and I asked her to slow down because I couldn't keep up with her walking, and she looked down and my knee was swollen, so she took me to the hospital. They took blood tests and it came back that I had arthritis. They treated me with methotrexate, which I was probably one of the first people to actually be on it as a main drug, and so that was really from when I was about 5. Arthritis as a child really had a big impact on my childhood, I'd say. I couldn't be free to run about, to play with my friends, I'd get tired easily. I remember missing school trips. I was also in a specialised buggy. I had splints as well to maintain my joints and to keep them in a good position. I'd have to wear them at school and at night. You know, it's very embarrassing being age 6 and having to wheel to school in a pushchair. I did have specialist ankle boots for when I was at school, which again affected me mentally because they were big purple boots that I'd have to wear with my skirts. When I was a child, it was a lot more obvious that I had arthritis, so I'd have a lot of questions, a lot of looks as well in the street, which I hated. But the main comeback I always got was, you don't have arthritis. My grandparents have arthritis. When I came off the medication, I was given 6 months before they thought I'd actually be in a wheelchair. I came off because I didn't feel that any of the drugs were doing anything for me. The drugs were literally lasting for about 6 months before I was getting bad again. When I first came off, I was extremely bad. I tried steroids and ballooned up to a size 18. Which was, very painful in my arthritis and also emotionally. My left wrist is actually permanently damaged and both my elbows are locked. I also have erosion and damage to both my feet. And I'll probably have to have surgery on my wrist and my feet just to give me back the mobility and less pain that I've got. If I'd known long term that my joints would actually become damaged, then I probably would have thought about it differently. I've just started an anti-TNF drug. I have to inject myself every other week, which is kind of scary. When I tell people I have arthritis, they're pretty much shocked because I'm so stubborn. I don't actually show that I have an illness, but at the same time I wish they did know, because then if I'm having a bad day I can say, look, I can't join in, I can't be at work today, and I think they'd have more understanding. My social life is affected a lot because I find I'm just literally too tired at the end of the night to want to go out drinking, so I try and avoid it and just do different things with my friends, like go to the cinema, go for a coffee, or do a bit of shopping. I was working full time, but I had to give that up just because I was finding it too tiring with my arthritis. So currently I'm working part time as an office manager, typing, using a phone, sitting at a desk all day. It just takes a lot of strain on the muscles. And while I can't sit all day, but I can't stand all day either, so I just have to really pace myself. And I also do my modelling part time. But it's just not practical to have, be modelling constantly because it just takes a lot out of my arthritis. I actually came across Arthritis Ireland on the web. It's helped to know that there are other people out there with arthritis, to get to meet them, to get to meet the team that cares so much about the people with arthritis, and to know that there is support out there and they're doing all they can. I remember as a child wishing on a star or wishing on birthday candles. My one wish would always be, please not let me have arthritis anymore, which no child, no adult, no one should have to wish for their health. They should have that anyway.